Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called The Wretched. This is a 2019 film. It was released in May of 2020 here in the US. So, this is a really new movie that you don't know about. There have only been like 4,000 grades here on the website I'm looking at. This does not come with a rating. It runs about an hour and a half, and it stars John Paul Howard, Piper Curda, and Jameson Jones. The description: a defiant teenage boy struggling with his parents' imminent divorce faces off with a 1,000-year-old witch who is living beneath the skin of and posing as the woman next door. This is The Wretched. Well, thank you for watching this video, everyone. If you'd like any bonus content, you can go over to Facebook and look me up at Danny's Movies and Music. I've got that up and running and got a lot of different things on there other than just my YouTube videos. So otherwise, I hope you're doing well. I know we're looking forward to the theaters opening up soon and having weekly new movies again. But I've been looking up all the other new movies that we've been having and that nobody else is finding out about. So if you're watching this, you're in the right place. And let's talk about it a little bit, because movies like this are always interesting, but they have to be a certain way to keep being interesting the whole time. So, The Wretched. Just came up with this movie off research. I'm doing it. Nobody else is that I know of. So, when I started watching this, I had a certain hope for it, because when I hear about movies like this with 1,000-year-old creatures, possession, people dealing with something like divorce as the storyline of the movie, I feel like that should be a pretty complete movie, right? So it has pretty good acting. People are just kind of genuinely themselves. They kind of play a town by a cove or something. Everybody kind of works at the marina of our main characters. And so it seems laid back. It seems nice. And so that has it going for it. That's a good thing. The premise of the movie, I think, is the bad thing here. The thing that hurts it the most. You just wonder about these movies sometimes. First of all, we have movies like this before, and this movie kind of fits the pattern. Something happens, something starts to not sound right, somebody goes on the internet to research things, all of a sudden they know everything about it, so they start doing things that they shouldn't know how to do, and then all of a sudden, things get weird. So as the movie progresses, I think it garnered my interest a little bit more. It started to seem a little bit like the It movie, if you will. There are other movies that are just like this, but I can't seem to remember. But the closest one is It. And with a child and a creature kind of facing off, especially at the end, it very much has that feeling. Or maybe like a Super 8 kind of movie. Because there is a storyline going on between our main kid, his dad, the people he works with, the relationships he's trying to build, being the kind of the new kid in town for the summer or something. There's a lot going on with the storyline. I just think that the storyline was a little weak. Like maybe they were focusing a little bit too much on this possessed lady and her family when we should have been focusing on our main character. But so I'd say the first half hour, 45 minutes, it just didn't really garner my interest that much until things started happening. And then the second part of the movie is much better, has a lot more stuff happening, has a lot more intrigue. It's very much creepy. This is a very creepy movie. If it has anything going for it, it's creepy. And so as it progresses, it starts to feel like other movies. It does get more interesting. It makes more sense. And once we near the end, we just have a really weird ending for like 20 seconds. They have to tack on this other 20 seconds. Otherwise, it would have been a fine ending. And I mean, it's fine. Like, I understand it, but I also have common sense. And a lot of movies about this movie, just a lot of things about this movie, just don't make common sense to me. And so I was lost on a lot of it. And so, what do you do with this? You kind of like it. You kind of has like what it has. You like its potential. You like the second half better than the first half. The story's fine, but predictable and not very much fun at the beginning. A couple things happen that just are irrelevant to the story, and then the whole looking up things on the internet that was just kind of a laughable kind of like, oh really, you have to fit that into the movie, but there's no other way I guess of finding out about these things. So I'm gonna give a C to The Wretched. Since it's new, I want people to watch it. I want you to get your own opinion about it. But otherwise, I just don't think this is a movie I want to watch again. It's too prototypical of a movie like this. And I just don't think it's going to measure up with some of the other creature movies out there. There are a lot of really good ones coming. There's a lot of good ones, you know, working out and everything. So I think that a C is fair grade, and otherwise, I hope you get a chance to watch it, get your own opinion about it. Let me know, okay? Because these are the kind of movies that are, good to talk about because they're middle ground as far as these movies go, and some people might like them, some people might hate them, and that's why it's middle of the road for me. So a C for The Wretched. Thanks a lot, guys. My name is Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and get some of them to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. Enjoy movies. Thanks.